All right, Lily Tomlin, we just like saying her name, makes us happy, is one of those actresses who can always make audiences feel good. Viewers were gifted with her humor dating back to the 60s from the Lily's days on Laugh. Wait, come on, don't you feel good right now?
Oh, good.
With side-splitting characters like Edith Ann.
Yeah, over the decades, Lily starred in countless movies and series like Nashville, which earned her an Oscar nomination. The movie, of course, 9 to 5, and most recently the fan favorite and Netflix comedy Grace and Frankie.
Yeah, in her newest project, Lily takes her talents behind the scenes. She's an executive producer of this film. It's called Radium Girls. It's based on it's a really important story about women fighting justice back in the 20s.
Yeah.
Look at Lily. Welcome.
Hi, ladies.
You make us feel so good. I don't even know. The fact that you're here, we were just so happy from the moment you were going to be on. And we were just thinking as we were reading your intro, I feel like there's never been a time where you weren't working. Like you have always, am I right? Have you always?
Well, if I couldn't get a job, I made a job for myself. Yes, that's what I was good at.
You know, we love that.
Because I had an act, and I toured a lot.
When you watch back through those clips, I'm not sure if you could see, and you've been doing this, and you do have this prolific body of work. What comes to mind when you see all of those characters?
Well, one of the best things that ever happened to me, I was walking in Bonwit Teller or some store like that in Beverly Hills. If they have a Bonwit Teller, I don't even know. But a woman across the room yelled out to me, Lily, thanks for so many years of merriment.
Oh, that is just...
the only time anyone's ever said merriment, and I thought that was really divine. I loved it.
What do people mainly, when they do, before COVID, when they used to stop you on the streets, was there one particular character that seemed to get the most shout-outs?
Well, sure, because of the laugh-in characters, Ernestine and Edith Ann both were immensely popular. I couldn't believe it. Overnight, I was sort of a big deal. And, well, at least Ernestine was. I wasn't necessarily, but Ernestine was a very big deal. And then the next season, I introduced Edith Ann, and she was a big deal. But Ernestine, people see me and they say, Ernestine, the phone's for you.
When you think,
go ahead.
When you think back to that time, how has the landscape in Hollywood changed for women? Do you feel like it has?
Yes, of course. In many ways, it's changed. There's not so much gratuitous women, much younger women for the older leading men. There's so many more parts for women. And yet, and in the culture, too, there's a tremendous change. But there's never enough. You've got to keep plugging away and persevering.
Well,
and make your ideals known.
Grace and Frankie captured everybody. I mean, it was like the perfect show for the perfect time. What do you think it was about that particular show that made it take off?
Well, I think it gave people the idea that they could start over. Anybody could start over, and that being older wasn't such a big deal because we're so vibrant and so alive and doing so much stuff and into so much mischief, and that women are not. They desexualize women of a certain age, and that's not true either. Yeah. Women are fully human beings that carry on and live a full life.
Well, they announced that this is the last season, which made a lot of people really upset.
Yeah, us included.
We're upset. But you will be filming it this summer in June. Do you have what's going on? We heard there was rumors of Dolly Parton.
Yeah, is Dolly coming to join you?
Well, we're always hoping that will happen. It's a great role for her this time. I think she will do it. I'm just hoping she will. And we hope she can do it. And we think she can do it by remote.
Oh, perfect.
She's unbelievably busy. She's always writing books or writing songs or doing something for people or helping people in Tennessee totally.
Yeah, she is speaking of busy, you're pretty busy yourself. We've been talking about this movie, Radium Girls, which actually is a very serious topic, and it's based on real life events. Was there something about this story in particular that captured you?
Yes, I think I was attracted to this powerful story of Radium Girls because it highlights many of the same issues we're still facing today. And I was so glad when we realized that we could use the story of Radium Girls as a tool to join forces with Sierra Club to bring awareness to the chemical toxins that threaten and impact all our lives. And they're in everyday, there are hundreds, thousands of PFAS, the chemicals are called. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. It's like polyfluoroalkyls. Anyway, there are so many of them. They call them PFAS so everyone can pronounce it. And so many are in our household, our lives every single day, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of products.
Well,
petition. We partnered with Sierra Club on a petition to stop these forever chemicals. Mm-hmm. You can sign the petition online at sc.org/Radium Girls. Just remember Sierra Club and Radium Girls.
Well, the movie is, again, it's real life events that really went down, and it shows the strength of these women in your piece. Lily, thank you so much. Radium Girls, by the way, streaming on Netflix.